just like this. Go get a beer. We just became best friends. Well, good morning from picturesque South Coast, New South Wales. I've got a tour guide with me. Not only is she an avid adventurer, she is a firefighter, a dance teacher, a school teacher, and just a downright legend. Miss Maddi, Queen of the South Coast Adventures. Where are you going to take me this weekend?
Well, we are down in Jervis Bay at the moment, and I thought we could do a couple of adventures from my current ebook, which is the Guide to the South Coast.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm not going to give away any locations,
okay,
but we are, hopefully going to tick off at least hopefully 10 adventures today.
Awesome.
So yeah, lots of beach and bays, that sort of thing, a couple of hikes, and hopefully some waterfalls as well.
Yes.
So yeah,
I can't wait.
We'll have a great day.
Look at where we've woken up. Perpendicular lighthouse. Maddi, can you tell us some facts about it?
Alright, so we're at Point Perp today. Basically, this is one of the most iconic
locations,
landmarks of Jervis Bay. It was built in 1897.
Oh,
yeah.
Or was it 98?
I'm so
98. Anyways, we'll stop the chat and we'll just show you why it's beautiful.
Yeah.
We'll chuck the drone up.
Got me upside down, spinning around.
So stop number 2 for the day. We're in the Currawong area. What are we getting up to here?
Okay, so I'm taking you on about a 15-minute walk.
Okay.
We're going to be crawling through a bit of a tunnel to get out onto the other side of this just amazing cliff face.
Awesome.
So yeah, stay tuned. I think.
And then we're going for a swim.
Oh yeah,
It's the most important part.
yeah, go back. Sorry guys.
That's okay. Don't worry, she's a local tour guide.
Oh gosh, that'll cost ya.
It's in the ebook.
So
Maddi, you've been warned. No pooing.
Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Losing all my
My head, my back. The one-handed crawl.
look, I'm professional at this. I do this almost every weekend. So. Holy shit! I'm proper like terrible. Alright, let's try round 3. Titties are still in. Wow, it is quite windy.
It's beautiful. A Cobra trick. Pull the back out. Suction it on.
Now your lips are golden, baby, get me high. Touching me like lightning, yeah. Keeping it exciting. You know exactly what to do to blow my mind. You're from another planet.
Mad Dogs, welcome to lunch at Tiffany's. So we've just stopped to have some lunch. I just got attacked by a kookaburra because Maddi was trying to encourage them over and it took food out of my mouth. Literally, I was like eating my wrap and it went swooped me. It's all part of the Mad Dog tours though, apparently.
Yeah, like you've got to have a bit of nature experience.
So while I was cooking lunch, Maddi set up her laptop to just have a look at a couple of images that we've taken in the last few hours. She's onto it. Can you talk to me if I can speak English, about how you kind of have developed your photography skills? I've noticed such a change in them in the last year. Have you bought new gear or?
Yeah, so like I've always been into photography but never really had I guess the money or the funds to purchase good gear, and it really does make a difference. Like you've said, noticed on my page, like the quality of images just from having a proper camera. So I shoot on a Sony a7 III. I used to be solely a GoPro girl, and that was just so easy for my travels and so easy for my underwater stuff. Obviously, and like I am still much a lover of GoPro and still use GoPro today, but because I've come from that wide angle GoPro on my Sony a7 III, I like to shoot with a 16-35 just to get in that really wide lens. I try in my photos to create a vibe where it's not just me solely in the picture, it's a landscape and I'm just placed into
and
the
you can
photo.
tell that, you can tell that by your beautiful images. I love it. I love watching, love like the daily good vibes that you just give with it.
Yeah, no, it's great. Like, and it just, I don't want to be that influencer. Like, I don't classify myself as that, and you definitely
don't come across as that, so you don't need to worry about that at all.
But I also don't want to, like, I don't know, I don't really classify myself as a photographer either, because realistically it's only been a few months since I've had a proper camera.
And we were talking yesterday, Maddi is completely self-taught with it all.
So like I've got some great amazing friends who are very talented to help me with my photography skills, but like solely it's just getting out and getting it done and just playing around and seeing what works. And like honestly, the day and age that we live in, like YouTube is so helpful. Like if there's anything that I have questions with, I literally just YouTube it, and there's tutorials there for you to like look up. Like it's pretty easily like accessible in being able to learn things and learn new things.
And my tip is just play around with it. Just get in there and go like saturate, desaturate, blacks, whites.
That's it. And I now edit on Lightroom and with Final Cut Pro for all my videos. So like I've slowly been teaching myself how to use these professional, I think, more professional platforms and like editing
well,
programs.
It definitely shows in your content, and I love it popping up in my feed every day. So bring more of it.
Yay, thanks so much.
So we've had lunch. What are we doing now?
Okay, so the wind's sort of gotten up a bit, and the beaches that we wanted to have a look at will probably be a little bit blown out, but we are going to stick on the north side of Jervis Bay, so be a bit more protected. So hopefully see some of the amazing white sand beaches that Jervis Bay has. I think that's definitely a postcard tick off. Like you have to go see it. And then we'll just play it by ear in the afternoon and see how we go.
Why not? It's part of the adventure. Hello. Oh! It scared me. Oh my god. It's beautiful.
Yes, we can like go wherever we want.
I didn't even know that New South Wales had beaches like this.
Definitely does.
Oh my god.
Like it's so bright. I didn't bring my sunnies. It's so bright.
Cause I don't know how I ever survived without it. I'm starry-eyed, got me upside down, spinning around you. I wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moonlight. Take a trip around your body, boy, I love the way you got me.
And here we have the influencer in her natural habitat. So this is how you do the shots. I've always wondered how you get those picturesque diving shots. This is the trick to it.
Yeah,
What am I missing out on?
I'm a self-timer queen, so yeah, hit self-timer, off I go.
Tricks of the trade.
Get my photos.
To be seen on the gram later, guys.
Influencers in the wild.
We're going to enjoy this place, and who knows what's next. The water is beautiful. We have to go in twice.
Starry-eyed, this bed is out of space, just burning constellations. Cover me in glitter till I'm shining.
Okay, Mad Dog. This was absolutely epic. How do we top this off for the day?
We go get a beer.
We just became best friends.
Never wanna leave the sky. The way you made me feel alive. I was in the dark and baby, you're the light. You're from another planet. I've never felt like this. I don't know how I ever survived without it. I'm starry-eyed.
Oh my god. This is just like a couple of meters walk from our campsite. We don't even need a filter for this. Who needs photography
Mad
skills?
Dog to us,
Well, good morning from the not so sunny south coast New South Wales. What a change of weather we've had in the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
It's torrential rain this morning and we're just a little bit cold with our coffees. It's blowing a gale. We had a little 4-wheel drive track going out this morning. It was
interesting.
Quite fun in our little, I've got a RAV and you've got
a Suzuki Vitara.
Yeah.
Not 4-wheel drive at all, but I was like, no, we're determined.
We made the most of it. It was fun.
So good.
So what are we going to do today now it's raining?
Well, I thought we could make the most of the rain and head out to a few waterfalls and just get to see a few more local gems.
Awesome. Total change of weather. I love it.
Yeah.
Getting the best of both worlds down here.
Cheers.
Cheers. We've had a little bit of a change of plans. We got to the first waterfall and the track was closed. So we were thinking...
We can't like have everything.
No, we can't. That's all right. We're going to make the most of it though. So I said to Maddie, okay, well, if we can't be outside, obviously because it's raining, tracks are closed, what can we do in the area? And she suggested that we go to...
Cupid's Winery.
Let's go to the winery.
Winterland, tell me all your secrets. Fill me in on your wildest moments. Colored trees, your yellow leaves move me. Dancing.
Right, we've seen the waterfall. Now we're going to go back to the car. What are we doing tonight? I think there's more rain predicted, so we're going to go back to Maddie's house.
Yeah, we're going to
have showers.
Head back to Wollongong and feel a little bit more human.
Yes. Well, good morning. Day 3 of She Who Explores Tours of the South Coast.
Yeah, it's finally come out with blue skies. We had a bit of a rainy day yesterday.
Yesterday was a complete write-off. But
yeah, we decided to go back to my house because we didn't want to camp in the wet, which is completely understandable.
And we had hot showers, washed our hair.
Feel like a new women.
Brand new women today. We're ready for adventure. So your ebook, what have you got in store for me for today?
Cool. So we're currently at Berry. We're going to grab a few donuts from the Berry donut van, which is like iconic for the South Coast. And then we're going to head further south to the south end of Jervis Bay, and we're going to check out a few of the beaches around there and just make the most of the sun. And yeah, maybe a few caves, a few little rock formations.
I can't wait. You have delivered. Even though it was torrential rain yesterday, you still delivered with the waterfall.
Awesome. Yeah. So yeah,
let's go get some donuts.
Let's go stuff our face with food.
So now you're here again, knocking at my door. A little too late for, I'm sorry for. The lights went out cause you kept cutting the cord, and I started to fade into your grey.
This is beautiful. Oh my God. That water. I don't think you've brought me to the ACT. I think you've brought me to heaven. Have I died today and gone to heaven? This is beautiful.
This is my home.
And I saw me coming back to life. That I'd be better without you inside. It's time to be someone I want to recognize. The future starts right now. I made a reservation, but you never came, so I'm checking out. The fire you stole away. I know one day we'll come back around. The future is now.
What a setup though. Kitchen, bedroom.
Mate. Ken rough it.
Gourmet eating though. Yum. So this is our second last stop for the day.
Alright kids, the hiking boots are on.
They are.
The connies.
Got holes in my shoes. We've got really good hiking attire.
We are headed to overlook the Shoalhaven River.
Beautiful. I can't wait to see it all.
Spider stick. Looks like we've been the first people on the track today. Oh, you see that? Gotta get him.
The future is now. I waited for you can ride in your dreams while you were chasing.
Well, Maddi, this spot has absolutely delivered. Such a change of scenery. We've been on white, beautiful beaches and now this beautiful green valley.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Like the Shellhaven, there's just so much to do.
Stunning.
So.
We were like 10-15 minutes drive from the beaches.
Yep.
Amazing. So we've got one more stop. Sunset.
Yeah, sunset back home. So back up to Wollongong, and look, there's not a cloud in the sky, so I think we'll have a really nice popping sunset.
Beautiful. Now we've got to make it back down the rocks.
Oh yeah.
Let the adventure begin.
See, I finally opened up my eyes, and I saw me coming back to life. That I'd be better without you inside. It's time to be someone I want to recognize.
Well, we started the day with donuts, so we may as well end the day with some donuts.
Yum.
We've just set up the back of Maddi's car. This is her stealth camping setup.
Yeah.
Talk us through it.
Look, it's nothing luxury. I have a Suzuki Vitara, so it's like pretty small SUV. But yeah, basically I've got a platform here that unfolds like a bed base, and then I've got a double mattress on top. Sleeps 2 people, but it's pretty cozy, so I just tend to go by myself to places.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got all my camp gear under here. It's a hot mess. But
It's perfect. You've got your fairy lights and we're going to watch the sunset.
oh, it's amazing. Like it's perfect for me. That's all I need it for.
Well, that's it for the South Coast. Thank you so much for being my tour guide. Maddi and I have actually never met before in real life.
Yeah,
we met
it's
each
the
other.
first time.
We've spoken on Instagram for months now. I've known of Maddi, her expeditions around South Coast for a few years now, and
Yeah.
I just messaged her one day and said, hey, I want to come down and vlog, and she was like, why the hell not? Pretty much how it went.
It's pretty amazing. Very blessed for Instagram.
Yes,
Be a best
definitely.
friend at times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so just before we finish the vlog, I put up a story on Instagram a few days ago, just see if anybody wanted to ask Maddi some questions. We got some questions in. The first one was, what camping gear would you recommend? Like, what are essential camping gears for you?
So I'm just sleeping out of my car. Basically, something that I use all the time is my solar screens, and basically these just act as not only privacy but also insulation, so when I'm in the car that I'm nice and cozy and warm. And these are just suction capped onto the windows.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're great. They solar screens actually custom make them to your vehicle, and you can get one window or all windows done, and they've been a blessing in disguise because I can't actually pin curtains into my car, so they act as my curtains.
Yeah.
And the second thing, which I absolutely can't live without, and I highly recommend, whether it be van life, four-wheel drive life, anything that you're living in a vehicle, is fairy lights.
Yes, I feel like that's an essential. Like picnics, sunsets.
Yeah,
We're gonna lay back here.
Yeah, it just like
Sets the mood.
Sets the mood.
They're relaxing. I even have them in my own bedroom.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So question number 2.
Yeah.
Where has been your favourite place to travel? So a lot of people don't know that Maddi used to be a professional dancer, so she has travelled the world.
Yeah, I was very blessed being able to travel a different country every day, and I've experienced a lot internationally. I actually haven't experienced a lot of Australia. But having said that, nothing compares to Australian beaches. I think home is definitely where the heart is, and like I said, I've travelled the world. Nothing compares to what we have here in Australia, and I'm just so blessed here in Wollongong that I have not only pristine beaches but emerald mountain ranges in my backyard, and every adventure from waterfalls to ocean life to everything, it's just all there at the tip of your hands, and like it's just
We haven't been in the car long enough between our drives today to charge our phones, like charge things properly enough to get full batteries.
There's
There've
just
been
so much to do.
15, maybe max 20 minutes in the car between each place. It's been absolutely unreal.
Yeah.
It's so untouched and just
very lucky.
Still
Very lucky to call this
so
home.
beautiful here.
Yeah.
You're very lucky. Final question, number 3. What would be your advice to up and coming content creators?
Ooh, I definitely think it's a hard industry to get into, and like social media can be your worst enemy at times, or you know, it can be your best friend, like how we've met through Instagram, which is fantastic. But I think the most important thing to be on Instagram is just be real, be yourself, be authentic. Yeah, and I think it shows as well when people are like that. Like it's really easy to depict when people aren't enjoying what they're doing and coming across maybe a little bit fake as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, just be yourself and don't be afraid to be yourself, because people out there will love that, and it doesn't matter if it's not for one person, it could be for another person. So I just think it's really important to just stay true to yourself.
Share things that you love doing.
Yeah, definitely.
Share you. And if people don't like it, then poo-poo.
Exactly. They will just not follow you, and that's fine.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much. It's been an absolute ball. We're going to sit here and watch the sunset.
Yeah.
I don't even know where we are. Where are we? Where's this place?
Well, we're in Wollongong.
Okay. I don't know.
We're at the luxury.
Do not ask me anywhere that we've been. We've just been following Maddi has an e-guide. Make sure I put the links below. Make sure you go check it out. All the names of the places that we've been are in there.
Yeah, amazing. Thanks so much for having me. It's been so fun.
I can't wait for the next adventure.
Ooh, yeah. Where's that going to be?